After a sudden retrenchment, Simon made a positive change and got qualified with the Australian Institute of Fitness. You could be eligible for state and federal funding. Hit fitness.edu.au or call 1300 669 669.
Pretty fantastic to see so much support out here today.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We've got the new facility up and going now, and everyone's moved in the football department, and the grounds are immaculate, as you can see here today, but the fans have really come out and supported the players today.
You stayed home from Colorado, so you've been making the most of these facilities?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Obviously I would have liked to go, but family stuff back at home has kept me here and trained with the young guys, and it's been a good leadership exercise for myself and also the young guys. And as you said, these facilities are second to none, and it's been fantastic to be able to use them while the other guys have been away.
You would have got to spend some time with Paul Chapman as well while you were here.
Yeah, it's been great, as I said. I get to spend a lot of time with the young guys, but also the new guy, Paul Chapman, coming in. He's very experienced. He's taught us a lot in his short time that he's already been here, and he's going to be a very good attribute to the football club.
What about Neil Craig? What's he brought to the club so far?
Yeah, he's a similar. You try and get to know people as quick as you can when they come into the football club, and I've spent a fair bit of time with him. I'm doing a little bit of leadership stuff, and you can tell he's got the experience. He did a fantastic job at Adelaide and had to spend a bit of time at Melbourne. So the most information we can get out of him as possible, I think it's going to benefit the whole playing group.
How does that work with Bomber? Like two senior guys trying to...
Oh look, they all have different ideas, and they're all here to develop your career, so they're not going to probably butt in on each other, but I think they're here to work with all the players, and the more experience you have around this playing group, the better off they're going to be in the long run.
Just on not going to Colorado, does that change your pre-season?
No, not at all. Pretty much the Colorado guys did the same training schedule that we did here. It's just that they probably incorporated a couple more hikes over there and that sort of stuff. So we tried to do extra work back here to stay on the same fitness level, but besides that, there's no real massive difference, I don't think.
Brendan Goddard came home early from Colorado. How's his calf tracking along there?
No, he's going well fine. I think he had, it just happened to be that he come home a little bit earlier to get ready for the Christmas period. But I think, I suppose it was just his decision to come back and use the facilities that we got here.
With this sort of training session brings to a close, I guess, a pretty big year for you guys for all the wrong reasons. You must be keen to sort of put a full stop on this year.
Yeah, look, we're looking forward. It's a brand new season coming next year, and as you say, it's been a big year, but I think the boys have really grown in terms of the way that they've handled themselves on and off the field, and it's been fantastic that this football club's been able to grow. And you can see out here today, as you said before, the fans have come out and supported us, and we really thank them for that. We've tried to do our best on the field, and we'll keep developing ourselves off the field as well, and I think that's an important lesson coming out of this year.
Brent, have you reviewed the end of last season and been able to put your finger on why there was such a strong fade out for you guys?
No, look, we're moving forward, as I said. Yes, it was disappointing that we finished off the season the way we did, but I think that's a young group and we're still developing, and we're here for the pre-season to get fitter and stronger and keep working on the things that we had to work on for us to be able to win more games in 2014.
Family affair here today with the news that Aaron Heppel signed on with your VFL side.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We've got the Merritt brothers and now the Heppels in the same facility, and I think it's been that sort of family club for a long time, and if we can keep that, and as I keep on saying, but the families that come out here today, I think it's a real family culture club, and it's fantastic that we can keep all these people in the one place.
Brent, we heard from Wider boss John Fay the other day. He said that infraction notices were perhaps imminent at Essendon. Did that worry you at all? Have the players spoken about it at all since then?
Oh look, as you've probably heard a million times, it's an ongoing probably process, and we'll deal with whatever comes our way when it happens. We're not too worried about it at the moment, as we're training and we're getting prepared for a new season. But as I said, it's an ongoing process, and we'll respect that. And yeah, that's all I can really say.
Having trained pretty closely with the young group for the last couple of weeks, I mean, who do you see as someone who can make an impact and improve the team?
Oh, look, it's hard to sort of pinpoint one person, but I suppose you probably saw a bit of Jackson Merritt last year, and he's fitter and stronger again. And I suppose the years that you can get up year after year, being pre-seasons on pre-seasons, you're always going to become better players. But the most important thing about this football club is we've got fantastic young kids who are willing to learn and willing to work hard, and I think that's a good recipe to be able to succeed.
Yeah, because just thinking, obviously Chappie's come in, but losing Cramry and Gumby, there's a bit of depth that you've lost from the group. Do you think you've got the coverage for that?
Yeah, I think we do. We've got the coaches to be able to help them to get their football to the level that we need them to, and I have no doubt the senior players at the football club are out there helping them again. So the quicker we can fast track them in terms of helping them to learn the game and get their bodies adapted to AFL football week in, week out, I think that's going to cover the people that we unfortunately lost over the summer.
Bomber was very vocal out there today. How would you describe the energy and his intensity and passion for the gig at the moment?
Yeah, he's certainly alive and ready to go. He's very passionate about the way the players want. He wants his players to be able to play the game. So it's fantastic to have him out there. And as you said, he's very energetic. And yeah, for this time of the morning and the sunshine, you can't really help but feel the same energy off him.
How much has he changed? How much has he changed since he's taken over the coaching role?
Oh, look, he's always been in and around and helping the young players, but probably being that person that's probably the most vocal out on the track has changed a little bit, and that's just the role that he's gone into. So I think he's very excited in where the group's going, and he's very excited to be able to teach again, and in terms of the whole group rather than one-on-one sort of teaching that he's been for a couple of years.
And you say you're looking forward for 2014. What are the expectations here?
Oh look, we want to keep on improving as a group, and you probably heard Bomber at the AGM the other night, is that we're trying to become the best footballers we can, and I suppose you always look for improvement year on year, whether that's games that you win or personal development. I don't think you can put anything on it, but I certainly believe that this group is going to improve pretty quickly in terms of the staff that we've got around us and the drive that we've got.
But there is a real chance that you guys can make the top four and really have a crack this year. Is there a feeling in the group that you can go close if you play your best footy?
I think every team strives to play finals footy and top four, and I think we won 14 games last year. So if we win more games next year than we did this year, it could put us in good stead for that top four spot. Whether you aim for it or not, we're here to keep on developing as a group.
Brent, you mentioned your leadership before. What sort of work are you doing with Luke Ray? Are you trying to really up that this year?
I suppose the whole group is trying to up that. We're trying to become better vocally on the field so we don't have to rely on coaches at quarter time and stuff. So I think it's a whole group thing. He brings that aspect to the football club, and I have no doubt that's why the selection panel brought him into the football club, and that's why Bomber Thompson's working so close with him to be able to create that environment around the football club, a real leadership, take ownership of your own career.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.